Throughout history, civilizations have risen and fallen, leaving behind traces of their beliefs, myths, and gods. Among them, the Anunnaki stand as one of the most misunderstood and debated figures in ancient history. Were they mere deities of Mesopotamian mythology, or could they have been something more? Today, we uncover the truth about the Anunnaki, separating fact from fiction. Who were the Anunnaki? In the ancient world, long before the Great Pyramids of Egypt, there thrived a civilization in Mesopotamia, the Sumerians. Their beliefs shaped the religious traditions of later cultures, and among their deities were the Anunnaki. The name Anunnaki means those of royal blood or princely offspring. According to Sumerian myths, they were the children of An, the sky god, and Ki, the earth goddess. They played a role in creation, the underworld, and the fates of humanity. Some of the most well-known Anunnaki include Enlil, the god of wind and storms, a powerful force in shaping the world. Enki, the god of wisdom, water, and creation, known for his knowledge. Inanna, later known as Ishtar, the goddess of love, war, and fertility. These deities were central figures in Mesopotamian religion, and their stories are recorded in some of the oldest written texts ever discovered. Did the Anunnaki come from space? But in the modern world, a new theory emerged that transformed the Anunnaki from gods to extraterrestrials. In the 1970s, writer Zecharia Sitchin proposed an idea that captured the imagination of many. He claimed that the Anunnaki were actually aliens from a distant planet called Nibiru, and that they genetically engineered humans to mine gold for them. Sounds fascinating, doesn't it? However, there's a problem. No actual Sumerian text says this. Sitchin's translations of cuneiform tablets have been debunked by professional scholars. There is no mention of Nibiru as a planet, no evidence of humans being created as slaves, and no ancient text describing alien overlords. Instead, the Anunnaki were simply gods like the deities of the Egyptians, Greeks, or Norse mythology. Their role was to shape the cosmos, guide kings, and influence human destiny to build space empires. The Anunnaki in real ancient texts. So, where can we find the real story of the Anunnaki? The truth is recorded in authentic Sumerian, Akkadian, and Babylonian texts written thousands of years ago. Here are some of the most important ones. 1. The Enuma Elish, the Babylonian creation myth, where the Anunnaki help establish the universe. 2. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest epic poems, where the Anunnaki appear as judges of the underworld. 3. Atrahasis, a flood myth similar to Noah's Ark, where the Anunnaki play a role in shaping human fate. 4. The Sumerian King List, an ancient historical record that describes how kingship was lowered from heaven but without any mention of aliens. These texts can be read today in respected academic translations. You can find them at the ETCSL, Electronic Text Corpus of Sumerian Literature from Oxford University, the Cuneiform Digital Library Initiative, or books like The Epic of Gilgamesh by Andrew George. Why were the Anunnaki erased? Some people claim that the Anunnaki were erased from history, but the truth is much simpler. Over time, as empires changed, so did their gods. Babylonian, Assyrian, and Persian rulers replaced older deities with new ones. Eventually, with the rise of monotheism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, polytheistic gods like the Anunnaki faded into history. But they were never truly erased. Their stories are still preserved in ancient clay tablets, waiting to be studied by those who seek the real history. So, what's the truth about the Anunnaki? Were they gods, aliens, or something else entirely? The real answer is found in the ancient texts. The Anunnaki were powerful mythological deities, not extraterrestrial rulers. They were part of the rich spiritual world of Mesopotamian civilization, known of the greatest cultures in human history. But myths have a way of evolving, and perhaps the story of the Anunnaki will continue to inspire curiosity for generations to come. If you want to explore more, read the ancient texts for yourself, because the truth is always hidden in history, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep searching for the truth. If you find it interesting, please like, share, and subscribe now to Why for Ask, because we answered your curiosities.